Testing. Hey guys. So, I've been living in this apartment for about a year now, and because it's my first time living alone, I wanted to do a little apartment tour to show you guys how I've decorated the place and to give a couple of my thoughts about living alone and how it's been living alone. So, come on in. So welcome to my humble abode. I live in a 1-bedroom apartment. It's about 667 square feet, I'm pretty sure. So pretty small space, but I like to think that I have used up every corner of this place to decorate. So when you first walk into my apartment, you're met with this little, I guess you could say, catch-all area. I don't really have enough room to have a proper entryway, so I decided to get this little bench from Amazon that does the job just like that. I like to put my work bag and my current purse, and then I also have a mirror up here so I can check myself before I leave the house. And then I also have this little hook that I got from the thrift store to hang up my keys, pepper spray, things like that. The great thing about this seat is that it's a seat and I can, sit on it and put on my shoes, take off my shoes, but then I could also store my shoes. So it's a great way to add some organization to the space because then again, it is a small space. So I really liked this being right here. It's enough space between this and the door so I could open the door without any issues. And I just really love this. Right next to the entryway, I have these bar stools. I got these from Wayfair. I really liked the color and I liked how it was kind of an accent to a lot of the colors I have in my space. In my space, I have a lot of orange, blue, green, and beige and wood tones. I really wanted it to have a more homey feel because the walls are such a beige, boring color. So I wanted to make sure I could add color any way I could. So I have these bar stools, which is great. I like to sit here and eat my breakfast. Sometimes I'll do homework here, and I just really like it. The sink is right here too, and it has great lighting above it as well. Hanging on the bar stools, I have a little tote bag that I like to use when I go to the flea market and such. Then I have my yoga bag right here. So it's just easy access when I'm going out. I can grab these, and I just love this little area. So to turn you guys around a little bit, I have this side table that I got from Facebook Marketplace. Funny enough, it matches the coffee table I got, which is quite large, but I also got them in a pair on Facebook Marketplace. But here, I just kind of have another kind of catch-all area. I have some journals of mine. I have my Bible. I have this light that I got from IKEA that is really cute. I love turning this on at night. A little dish that has some of my jewelry that I like to take off right when I get home because one thing about me, I'm a strip. Then I have kind of like this purse bowl idea where I have a lot of random things. I have some sunglasses, some coins, camera batteries, my digital camera. And then I also have these flowers here. These are fake. I usually have real flowers. And by usually, I mean when I remember to go and actually buy flowers, I like to put actual flowers in here. That's kind of what is here. Under here, I also like to store my current knitting or crochet projects. That's why it's kind of a mess right there. And I have to put it there because, I have a cat and cats love to get into yarn. So having it put away is really great and it keeps my sanity. But you can kind of see my couches right here. So we're going to move over to the living room. So welcome to my living room, or I guess specifically welcome to my couch. This couch I actually got from my mom. I'm pretty sure she thrifted it. It's a cute little 2-seater. It's perfect for this space and I like to sit here and basically do everything. When it comes to the pillows and blankets I got on here, I have this throw blanket that I got from TJ Maxx. And then I got these pillows, I think from a Home Goods or some other department, home store that was going out of business. So these were very cheap. I love that. I also have this pillow that I crocheted a couple years ago. And this other pillow is also from that same department store. I was talking about my coffee table, and I love this coffee table so much. It has so much space. It's great for storing things as well because, like I said, I live in a very small apartment, so storage is everything. I have this little I guess, decor item that I thrifted. Some coasters, of course, this fake plant, a candle, and then I have an Essence magazine because I'm trying to get more into physical media and actually collecting things like Black magazines and Black movies and TV shows. So that's why I have this here. And then underneath the coffee table, I have some storage for some things. So I'm going to show you guys those. So I'm not sure if you can see it quite well, but I have some things like my craft supplies, and then I have some puzzles and some other games. And then I also have another bin that is full of storage of just random junk. But I love this coffee table. It's large. It's great for doing puzzles. I'm very into puzzles right now. And I love this. I was even thinking about getting rid of this table and getting something smaller, but now I think about it, like, I just love the amount of space that this thing has. And I think this coffee table and the side table together were maybe $40 or $50, which is great. I think it would be wild for me to finish talking about this area if I didn't talk about the art that I have above my bed. So I got these frames, I think from Walmart. They were very, very cheap. And then I got these pictures that I printed off of Pinterest. They're prints from this artist that I forget their name. I'm gonna put it on the screen, but I love their art so much. I really wish that they sold more prints, but I just printed these off of Pinterest. And I just love them. I love the color. I love that it's Black women. And I feel like these paintings kind of give you the vibe of my entire place. I'm trying to make it more Black, Afrocentric, earthy vibes. So I love these prints and I can't wait to get more because they're just so cute. Over here, we also have my cat treat for Olive. This is gray because Olive is a gray cat, and I was told that it's best to get a cat treat that is the same color as your cat's fur. So that way it doesn't look dramatically messy when they shed all over it. So got this cat tree. She loves it. She sits in it all day. It's great that it's right next to the balcony windows / doors, and she just stares at it all. She just stares through the window all day. But love this. Was a great purchase. Was very cheap. I think it was only like $50 on Amazon, and it came really fast. Super easy to assemble. And it takes up a lot of space in this area. Next part of my living room, of course, is my TV. This was also gifted by my mom. I think she also had thrifted this or bought it secondhand. Love this TV. I sit in front of it all the time, but it's great. It's a great size. I also have this beautiful fan that I got downtown in the Orlando area. There's this Mills district that has a lot of Asian-owned businesses, and I believe I got this from a Vietnamese shop, and they have gorgeous fan decorations, and I love this one because the colors match everything in my place, and I love animal print, and I love orange, and I love green, so this is great art to put above the TV. And of course, we have a little TV console here. I have this money plant that is hanging on for dear life that I definitely need to tend to because it's dying. But I'm just going to show you guys what I have on my TV console. Like I said, I've been getting into physical media. I have a lot of movies here. I recently just got Why Did I Get Married? Tyler Perry. And I also got Drumline. Then I also have, my DVD player, my Switch, some extra controllers. This right here is a cat tree that Olive likes to cat tree. This right here is a cat bed that Olive likes to sit in sometimes. But for the most part, this area is another way for storage. These, I'm not even going to open them because it's just a way for me to store a lot of my junk. But yeah, this is my little TV console. Okay, I feel like that's as good as it's going to get. But right now we're in kind of the middle area between the living room and the kitchen / dining room. Right here we have Olive's lovely corner. We have her automatic food feeder. We have her little water fountain that she uses. I also wanted to highlight some of the artwork and decoration that I have on this wall right here. We have this clock that doesn't work that I thrifted, but I think it was a really cute piece. A picture from Pinterest. I also have this Black is Beautiful sign, which I love. This little phrase that says you need to feel at peace more than you need to feel in control. And I feel like that's just my mantra. I need to drill this into my head. Another Pinterest photo. And then I had this wonderful painting that my friend Spria had painted for me for my birthday. And it's a picture of Olive. So I thought it was fitting to have this above her food area and where she'd be hanging out. So love this. I love thrifting my picture frames. So any picture frames that you see other than the ones that were above my couch were thrifted. And I just think it's a great way to add some pizzazz. And picture frames be so cheap in the thrift store, so don't sleep. And they're so unique. So I love this little area. It was one of the first places I decorated when I moved in. So yeah. So now we're in my little dining area. I don't use this area as much as I should, but when people come over, aka like my mom and stuff, I like to sit here and eat dinner. I got this table off of Facebook Marketplace. You can kind of see a running theme here. This vase that usually has flowers was thrifted, and these coasters are from my parents' house. I love this area. I'm going to show you guys the rug, but the rug is gorgeous. I think it definitely adds to this space. But then I also have these chairs from IKEA because, y'all, these are the cheapest chairs I could find. Because why were dining table chairs either so ugly or so expensive? So I just got these because I needed more seating in my area, even though it's literally just me. But then I have this kind of wire shelf that I also got from my IKEA. Got this years ago. It was in my bedroom at my parents' house, and I just brought it with me. But I got this kind of wood paneling cover up. It's basically used as a table runner, but I like to put it on top of the wire shelving because I think it just ties in the whole wood feel. Above here is a lot of junk, y'all. Like I have some other pictures from Pinterest and stuff that I had printed in my thrifted frames. I have this cute little mirror. It's definitely too small for this space, but I just wanted a mirror that had animal print on it. If you can't tell right now, but you will soon, I'm obsessed with animal print. It's like my favorite thing ever. This is like my medicine cabinet. And then I have this little plant and vase that I thrifted. Below here is just a lot of stuff that's for Olive. So it has her litter, her food, extra litter bags, extra toys, extra canned food, stuff like that. And then I have some more random things. Like I have a lot of hardware things here too. So this is another way for me to organize. I definitely want to get bins that are closed off so you can't see all this junk. But at the same time, I feel like it adds to it, being able to see the things. But yeah, love this area. I'm going to show you guys the rug now because it's gorgeous. This is the rug I got. It's like a fake zebra print, but I love it so much. It adds so much to the space. I got this off of Amazon. It was a little pricey. I think it was like $80, but it's pretty large. I think it's great. I think it would also look really cute layered on top of another rug. So I might try that in my next space, but I really like this rug for the most part, and I think it just adds a lot to this dining space. Welcome to my kitchen. Cute little quaint kitchen, if you will, but I love it. It definitely doesn't have as much storage as I realized I need, but you know, it has all the basics. We have our stove, we have our microwave, our fridge, you know, pantry space, all that stuff. It does what it needs to do. I really wanted to highlight what's on my fridge because I think it's a really cute idea. So on my fridge, I have some pictures of my loved ones. I had this idea / saw this craft on Pinterest where people were using picture frames on their fridge as magnets, and I thought that was a really cute idea. So I decided to do that with these pictures I took on my 25th birthday. I also have a little whiteboard that I got from the Dollar Tree. I like to use this to write a little to-do list. And I think it's really cute. Adding pictures and things that are important to you, magnets, is a great way to personalize your kitchen because, y'all, decorating a kitchen is so hard. Like, I couldn't be bothered to do it. So that's why this is as mostly as y'all gonna get from me. But I just think it's a really cute idea. And now, welcome to my bedroom. I will say this is definitely the least decorated spot of my apartment. Like I said, this is a small apartment, so my bedroom isn't the biggest, and the bed definitely takes up the majority of the space. But this is a queen size, which I love. I got these sheets, this duvet cover from Amazon. It's in this gorgeous burnt orange color. I got this blanket that has, I think, cheetahs on it. I got it from TJ Maxx or Home Goods, one of the two. But I love this. And I have these pillows that I swiped from my parents' house, of course. But I love my bed. I could sit in it all day if I could. I recently added these, I guess you could say, bed frames or headboards from IKEA, but I thrifted them and found them for like half the price. But I really love them. They're very earthy, very cute. And you can also see that I have another one of the fans that I was talking about from my living room, from the same lady, from the same shop. But this is in a gorgeous red color that has cherry blossoms on it. And of course it doesn't really match, but I really like the warm tones in my room. I think it's a great way to add decor to your room that isn't just like a stupid gallery wall. Because I hate to break it to y'all, I hate assembling a gallery wall. It's so much work and I just don't have the patience for it. So I'd rather just a giant piece of art like a fan. So that's kind of my bed. This area isn't super interesting, but I thought I would show it anyways. I got this lantern from the same place I got the fan. I also added a light bulb that I actually got from this small little lamp that I had thrifted, and I just added it into the lantern. I think it's really cute at night, and it's a really cute way to diffuse light into your room. I hate sleeping with the lights off, so this is my happy medium. I have this side table that I actually thrifted for $1. I definitely want to either sand it down and stain it a different color or paint it because it's definitely scratched up. But I think it's really cute. Of course, it has a lot of storage down here, but I have some books of mine that I love. Abby Jimenez, I love this girl to death. I read all of her books. Kennedy Ryan, of course, y'all know, love her. This book was so good. So I just have those two books here. Then I have a little candle, my jewelry, my water bottle, some rings. So just, yeah, cute little side table, cute little way of decorating. Of course, I have a little seat here because this has become my throwaway pile. This is where I put random stuff on this seat, but it's clear for y'all today. But I have this little seat right here. And yeah, so this is just my cute little side table area. And now we've made our way into the bathroom. I spent a lot of time in here, but I am a product junkie, so I have so much stuff on my bathroom counter. But some things I want to show you that I think are really cute include my shower curtain. I thrifted this. I think this was $2. I think it's originally a curtain, but I just love the texture and the color in the bathroom, so I definitely had to add it in here. Then, like I said, I love animal print, so we have some great towels here. These are also leopard print, I guess. Love them. TJ Maxx, y'all. If you are in your auntie bag and you love a certain print, go to TJ Maxx. What can I say? But love this. Then we have a gorgeous painting from a local artist. I got it when I went to this black flea market in Eatonville, which is a historically black neighborhood in Orlando area. So I got this art. I think it's so gorgeous. I love grills and I love the red frame that I got. I think I also got this frame from either the thrift store or IKEA or maybe at home. Don't remember. And then of course we have my gorgeous Destin Conrad poster. I got this when I went to the Submissive tour in Tampa, I think back in 2024. Love him. So I had to add that poster in here. Definitely want to get into more posters, but of course, that's the one I have right now. So yeah, here's the bathroom, and I think I've shown you everything in the apartment. So this concludes my apartment tour. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you enjoyed seeing how I was able to transform my cute little small bedroom in my first year of living by myself. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.